In this video, I'm going to show you how to make 3 easy and quick crochet garlands using a free pattern and charts that are available on my website. The link is provided in the video description. These garlands are made from only 1 chain and slip stitch. They couldn't be any easier. Follow along with the video, read the charts, and follow along with the written instructions to make these super simple decorations for your Christmas tree or any other type of crochet embellishment. It would also be a cute necklace, scarf with embellishment, beads, or novelty yarn. The samples shown on my tree are made with Be So Scrubby yarn, which has a great texture to it and some iridescent quality to it, which looks really pretty with the Christmas tree lights. And you want to use an appropriate sized hook for whichever type of yarn you use. I used a 4mm hook with this DK weight yarn, and to show you the stitches really well in the photos and the video today, I'm going to use Be So Easy yarn, my number 5 bulky weight yarn, with an 8mm hook. And again, you can make any of these patterns with any yarn and an appropriately sized crochet hook. Let's get started. Garland number 1 begins with tying your yarn to your crochet hook. You can use a square knot, a slip knot, whichever works best for you, and then a chain 10. If you're following along in the written instructions, there's an asterisk at this point, and that means we're ready to begin the part that we'll be repeating. So it starts with a chain 5, and then slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook. So how we do that is we don't count the working loop on our hook. We're going to skip that, so we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch is insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull a loop through the chain and your working loop at the same time. That's a slip stitch. And then chain 10. Okay, and so our repeat for garland number 1 is chain 5, slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook, and chain 10. You want to repeat this for your desired length, then cut your yarn and fasten off. I'll show you one more repeat. Chain 5, slip stitch into the 5th chain from your hook, chain 10, and so you're going to repeat chain 5, slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook, chain 10. You want to repeat that for your desired length, then cut your yarn and fasten off. And decorate this beautiful garland anywhere you see fit. This is garland number 1. Garland number 2 starts with tying your yarn to your crochet hook. You can use a square knot, a slip knot, whichever works best for you. And for garland number 2, we start with a chain 10. Okay, then it's chain 5. Slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook. You don't count the working loop on your hook, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch in that 5th chain from your hook, and then you want to repeat chain 5 and slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook 2 more times. Okay, this is what your work should look like now. And now we want to slip stitch a 2nd time into that 1st slip stitch, and that's what's going to cinch up these little petals and bring them all together. So now we have a cluster of them, and then chain 10. Our repeat for garland number 2 starts with the chain 5 here and ends with this chain 10, and you want to repeat this for your desired length. Cut your yarn and fasten off. I'll show you one more repeat now. Okay, once you've reached your desired length, you want to cut your yarn and fasten off. And this is garland number 2. Garland number 3 starts with tying your yarn to your crochet hook. You can use a square knot, a slip knot, whichever works best for you. And we're going to start with chain 10. Then there is an asterisk at this point. That means we're ready to begin the repeat now. It's chain 10. Slip stitch in the 5th chain from your hook. We don't count the working loop on our hook. We'll count back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch in that 5th chain. Chain 5. Skip the next 4 chains and slip stitch in the 5th chain. Okay, then we're going to repeat from chain 10 here 2 more times. Slip stitch in the 5th chain, chain 5, skip 4 chains and slip stitch in the 5th. There's our second repeat of it, and we'll do that one more time. Chain 10, slip stitch in the 5th chain, chain 5, skip 4 chains, slip stitch in the 5th chain, and now we have our 3 repeats here. We want to slip stitch into this first chain here to pull everything together. You could skip it if you don't like it, but I like to see the clusters a little closer together like that. And then chain 10. Okay, and so our repeat now for garland number 3 starts here at this first chain 10 and ends here at this chain 10. And you want to repeat this for your desired length. I'll show you one more repeat. Okay, this is what your work looks like after 2 repeats, and you want to repeat from here to here for your desired length. At that point, you will fasten up, cut your yarn, and fasten off, and you're ready to decorate your garland number 3 on your tree or anywhere you see fit. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please leave them for me in the comments. Everything we talked about today, you can find as links in the video description below. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you in the next video.